Tonight we're staying on this sweet cruise ship that we just kind of lucked out on, and we missed the last day of filming because no batteries. That might happen a couple times during the trip. It's interesting how we got here though. We biked, what was it, 80 kilometers?
Yeah.
We didn't know if we were going to make any of the cruise lines because we didn't know what time they stopped shipping out at.
We didn't even think we were going to be on a cruise line today.
Yeah, we didn't even think we just thought we were going to be on like a passenger boat.
No, we thought we were going to be in Rotterdam today.
Rotterdam.
We weren't even planning on going on a cruise ship.
We weren't planning on going on a cruise ship. We were planning to go to Rotterdam. Wait, how did we get here?
Okay, so what happened? Okay, so we're riding along. Okay, we left Amsterdam this morning, and we had tons of problems with flat tires and junk, whatever. We dealt with it, it was all good. And then this morning I was looking in one of my tour books, and I saw that there was a cruise ship, or a ship, that went from just outside of Den Haag.
And we got to the ferry dock and talked to one of the guys, and he said that the ferry was leaving in 10 minutes. And that we had to hurry and make a decision on whether we wanted to stay or not.
Well, it was going to be like 130 bucks each, which was really expensive. So just for a little ferry trip, we were a little apprehensive.
I think we were all hungry. And so the guy said, and there's a buffet.
And once we hear that, I don't know why, but everyone's just like, an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Like, I will take it. Bam.
And all the preparations that we had made, I had forgot to bring silverware. So I felt like those tickets were so expensive that it was worth some silverware. So I borrowed some from them. I think maybe someday I'll return it. Who knows?
That's one day's riding.
The beds were nice, but we didn't get as much sleep as we'd liked either because we look in there and Spencer has stuff draped all over the place and
stuff strewn everywhere. I had some other bike problems like, spokes. I had some broken spokes that I had to deal with.
Ones like this need to be tightened, I think. I think it's a little loose.
I ended up going to sleep at like 3 a.m. and we had to wake up at like 4.
That's because I followed John. So these ones need to be tightened.
And it was in that morning that everyone on the boat had left, except for us.
Apparently, I guess when they dock, you're supposed to be ready to go and get off real quick. We were just kind of dilly-dallying, taking showers.
And then we hear over the intercom,
The bikers! Please return to your bikes! I think we were still eating the buffet.
And the people started getting really mad at us because we still had our bikes there.
No cars, eh?
Everybody was mad at us and they said that Customs was going to get pissed at us.
Don't worry too much about that, get yourself ashore.
I know.
You are a big ship when you get ashore.
The biggest problem though, the reason why Spencer was taking so long is his wheel was going untrue.
How did you ride that?
But my bike still wasn't fixed. I had some busted spokes and my wheel was seriously like wobbling. Worse than I've ever had a wobble before on any of my tires.
It's like burning rubber.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
A little untrue.
But eventually we got on the road, and then I started getting flat tires.
That whole leg of the trip, Spencer probably had 20 flats in that time.
I was so grateful, because I was not in shape. I'm like, so glad Spencer's on the trip, because I get a guaranteed rest every 3 or 4 hours.
It was a good break and we could blame it all on Spencer.
Everyone has probably had the worst roads possible for touring.
You had to get used to riding on the left side of the road, and there weren't really any shoulders.
So we had about this much room with your big bike that's probably this big.
Those drivers in England are crazy though. We were on the skinniest roads with no shoulder, just a curb right over right there and everything. It was pretty intense riding.
You gotta turn that off. My mom's gonna flip when she sees this footage. You really gotta turn that off.
Dale crashed there in England, and that was pretty nuts.
I was riding downhill, and then it started to go up, and then I kind of started to lose my balance, and then I overcorrected, and I just remember kind of flying forward.
And I saw him, and he was with Bob, and all of a sudden he just flipped over, hit his head pretty hard.
And then I remember hitting my head like this, and like it was like I paused looking at the road.
And we've got a little crackage there. It's not bad.
wear your helmet. My neck's kinked. It's my favorite part. Right there. A little raspberry-ish. That's nasty. So I just got up as fast as I could and jumped off the road. And I was a little shaken up. It cracked my helmet. My hands are way dirty and nasty.
What do you think about the driving conditions in England, eh?
They totally suck. It's like the scariest place I've ever ridden.
The London trip, we thought it was only going to take a day. From that morning, we thought we'd be in London that night, according to Spencer's measurements. Well, the next night we got to London.
London, huh? Pretty close.
I got a Coca-Cola bottle for Jared. Here you go, Jared.
Thanks, Dale.
So here we are in London, and it's pretty amazing, eh?
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Field.
That lady didn't want to talk to us. That one in the black. So she moved.
We just wanted to know what a carriage was.
I just wanted to know what a carriage was.
Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with your eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to
What is the other stuff in there?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. They just told me it's not good, so I shouldn't look at it.
Spencer was taking pictures, but he never told us when he was going to go take these pictures.
I was just enamored by all of the opportunity for photographs. And one time I let myself get carried away.
We lost Spencer again.
We also take a picture of the angle and the geometry of that hole
Spencer,
right there.
I'm so mad at you at this moment.
We won't mention any names, but...
It starts with an S and ends with a pencil.
Hey, there he is!
All the way down there, like crap. I gotta find these guys.
Spencer.
And then the Lord told me to cross the street.
I was just a little absent-minded, you know, just kind of too carried away with all the amazing stuff that was taking place around.
That is, I think it's not too bad. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Field.
So tight. You're going high like in style, baby. We're Rough Riders, man, just like we've never seen before. See, Billy, this is tight.
London was a unique experience. That's where we had our first stick it opportunity.
So one of the games we played was Stick It.
We got the term of sticking it from just sticking it to the man and getting free food. Free food that's not really socially acceptable to get.
We were walking past Pizza Hut, and there were a couple slices of pizza on the table.
I was like, Jared, I dare you to go in and get those pieces of pizza.
I walk in there, walk over, pick up the pizza, and just how everyone's looking at me like, what's this guy doing? But I felt like a hero. I liked it.
One for you, and this big one for me.
We did spend a Sunday there and went to the Hyde Park Chapel.
Strawberry fields.
Here we are, Buckingham Palace. Stream the guards here.
They've been closing the windows in the different parts of the palace.